Where are they now? Horses that thrilled us over the years at Emerald Downs dot the landscape all around Washington State, thriving in varied second careers. There's no doubt owner Heidi Nelson has an eye for talent in young thoroughbreds. She's had several stakes winners at Emerald Downs, each of them selected by Nelson herself. She's aware of many horse sales, and one in Florida has worked for her.
I started looking in the Ocala breeder sales, which I feel have really quality 2-year-olds.
Nelson found a chestnut juvenile by DeWildcat and began to research more about him.
And I picked this horse out before he even went to the sale and kind of followed him. What do you think he's going to sell for? Of course, they always think they're going to sell for less than they do. And followed him till he went in the March sale. He had a really good work, and I was bound and determined to get him and got him bought.
She paid $92,000 and named him the Honorable One, recognizing her recently passed away father. Trainer Blaine Wright got him ready to race.
Mrs. Nelson stepped her game up, picked this horse out off video, and a couple people tried to talk her off the horse, but she wanted him, so credit goes to her for the type of runner he was. Gorgeous orange horse to be around, and it was pretty fun. He tried your patience day in and day out. He was a little difficult to train for a while, but we figured out what worked best for him, and he ran hard for me every time on the racetrack.
The Honorable One broke his maiden at age 2 in start number 2.
But the Honorable One is going to make mincemeat of the opposition, a 16th to go, and looks as very talented and is a class above them. The Honorable One by 5 lengths at the wires.
The barn name became Hugo, and after starting his 3-year-old season with wins at Golden Gate and Emerald Downs, it was time for the Auburn Handicap.
The Honorable One narrowly Maker's Finale on the inside, won't give up as they go down to the wire. Oh, Maker's Finale on the inside in a photo from the Honorable One, I think.
So thrilling a finish against Maker's Finale that both horses won. Yes, a dead heat for first.
That was so exciting. I've never seen a race like that, and it was just, it was on. We were all on our seats, just go, Hugo.
He was stakes placed 3 more times at Emerald Downs, racing against that season's Washington Horse of the Year, Maker's Finale, and Italian Boy. The next year he wasn't quite 100%, and Nelson sought a new home and hopefully second career. Nelson's friend Karen Worthington aided in that process, finding Vivian Doolittle, and plans were in motion immediately.
I came down the next day, which was Memorial Day, and I took one look at him, and the first thing I thought was, oh my God, this horse looks just like Secretariat.
Doolittle's trained for 30 years and specialized in dressage for 24.
Man, this is a nice looking horse, and his walk is a 10, and I do judge dressage shows periodically, so if I tell you his walk's a 10, it's a 10, and which is the best. He's a genius. This horse just wanted to work. It took me 5 minutes to teach him how to work inside reins with tacked up.
The Honorable One quickly tried a few non-rated horse shows, and he received good scores and high placings. Doolittle experienced the strong sense of self from Hugo that Blaine Wright knew about and felt he needed a stronger rider.
Hugo has, the Honorable One, has his own ideas about how his training should go. And I have broken more bones than Evel Knievel, and I just chose not to continue on that path.
Always close to the story, Karen Worthington stepped back in as Hugo's owner. She's boarding him at Chez Chevaux in Monroe.
I've snapped him up, and we're going to have him, as I said, at Chez Chevaux with Melody, while we look for the right situation to help him really develop as a dressage horse or possibly a 3-day eventer.
Doolittle is ready for the next Nelson horse, whenever that time might be.
I did tell Heidi, and I've told her on more than one occasion, that next time she retires one from the track, call me, because I know it's going to be a quality horse.